Welcome everybody. We can start up in a minute or two.
Live?
Yeah. All right.
Hey, good evening, everybody. My name's Manu Koenig. I'm running to be your next supervisor here in Santa Cruz County in the 1st District. And I'm happy to have some very special friends with me here tonight.
Hello, Manu. My name is Tyler Fox. I'm a local surfer, longtime resident, and owner of Santa Cruz Waves. And I am stoked to be here to gorgeous evening and listen to some awesome music.
Hey everybody, I'm Anthony Arya. You guys, I'm a Santa Cruz musician. You guys might have seen me playing around town or hear me on K-Pig Radio. I'm gonna be playing some music for you guys shortly. So.
Yo, what's up? Nativo Gonzalez, host of Paint the Cars podcast, here representing my boy Manu Koenig.
All right. Anthony, how about some music?
Yeah, here we go. Sweeter than a honeybee, oh, baby been sweet on me. Sweeter than a honeybee, baby my queen bee. She rocked me to my soul, she loved me to my soul. She rocked me to my soul, she loved me to my soul. Yeah. She's a strutter, she can shake it some more. Watch her, look at her run. She's a strutter, she can shake it some. Dancing, having fun. She rocked me to my soul. She loved me to my soul. She rocked me to my soul. She loved me to my soul, yeah. My queen bee, yeah. My queen bee, yeah. Alright. Oh baby, won't you come by me, oh, take me from this misery. Oh baby, won't you come by me, oh, I know you agree. She rocked me to my soul, she loved me to my soul. She rocked me to my soul, she loved me to my soul. My queen bee, sweeter than a honeybee, oh, baby been sweet on me. Sweeter than a honeybee, oh, baby my queen bee, oh. She rocked me to my soul, she loved me to my soul. She rocked me to my soul, she loved me to my soul. My queen bee, yeah. My queen bee, yeah. Yeah, thank you guys. That song is called Queen Bee by the great Taj Mahal. We're gonna keep the music going and do a original song of mine. This is called Going to California. It's off the title track of my first album. And some of you guys might have heard this around town. So here we go. Well, I'm going on a trip, gonna find out what I missed. like what to do and where to start. I'm gonna show them what I forgot. And I said, hey, 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 hey. Well, maybe I'm stargazing, wondering what to do. Maybe I'm thinking that we all turn blue. I'm going to California or I go to Arizona, there I know. But if the grass is really greener on the dark side of the moon. And I said, hey, 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 hey. My mama always told me, be careful what you do. The world is gonna bite you if you don't bite too. Well, I thought about it a little more tonight. I think it's funny how you think the world is fighting with you. Well, I sat by the fire and I wanted what it's doing to me. I said, hey, wait a minute, little lady, it's fighting for me. And I said, hey, 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 hey. And I said, hey, 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 hey. Well, I'm going to California or I go to Arizona, there I'll know. Well, if the grass is really greener on the dark side of the moon. And I said, hey, 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 hey,
Yeah, thank you guys. I love that song. Going to California. And of course, here we are. So Tyler, I just wanted to talk with you a little bit because you've been such a huge help in this campaign. We've sailed a raft with a 4x8 foot sign around this point right here. Just tell us a little bit, why does this campaign matter to you? Why does this moment matter to you?
Yeah. Well, first off, the song was epic. Thanks, Anthony, and God, what a gorgeous evening. As you can see, we've got the big blue Pacific out there behind us, and it's one of my favorite playgrounds. And I've spent pretty much my whole life surfing, swimming, diving in it, and I just have such a passion to protect it. It's truly heartbreaking to see how much plastic ends up in the ocean. Like, your roots from Tahiti, you've seen the reefs, die over the years from the coral bleaching and ocean acidification. And I think we really need to do something. And I really like where your head's at as far as protection of the ocean, cutting back on plastics, and maybe let the audience know some of the plans that you have.
Yeah, I think you said it. Let's move to more reusable containers and all the takeout food that we have here, so that when people come and visit us here in Santa Cruz, we show a better way of using less. And if they want to take those home as a souvenir, maybe they can remember to bring similar programs to where they are. We can reduce our emissions right here in Santa Cruz with more sustainable transportation and helping more people get around safely on bikes. And that's going to make it overall reduce some of the emissions you talked about that are harming our ocean.
Yep.
So I think overall, we're so lucky to be here on the Monterey Bay, and we have an opportunity to be role models for the whole world as people who live here on the sanctuary, the people of the sanctuary. and to show better policies, programs, and way of living in harmony with nature. Bring them up. So, Anthony, you think you could play something
Absolutely.
that helps us feel like we're in harmony?
Definitely. Yeah, this is right along that same tune. This is a little Cat Stevens, a beautiful song. It's called Peace Train. There rides a peace train. The peace train, take this country. Come take me home again. The peace train sounding louder. Glide on the peace train. Ooh, I, come on the peace train. The peace train, holy roller. Everyone up on the peace train. Ooh, I, come on the peace train. Get your bags together. Come get your good friends too. Cause it's getting nearer. Soon it will all be true. Come and join the living. It's not so far from you. And it's getting nearer. Soon it will all be true. The peace train sounding louder. Ride on the peace train. Ooh, come on the peace train. The peace train sounding louder. Glide on the peace train. Ooh, come on the peace train. Well, I've been crying lately, thinking about the world as it is. Why must we go on hating? Why can't we live in bliss? Out on the edge of darkness, there rides a peace train. The peace train, take this country. Come take me home again, everybody now. The peace train sounding louder. Ride on the peace train. Ooh, come on the peace train. The peace train sounding louder. Glide on the peace train. Ooh, come on the peace train. Come on peace train. Well, it's the peace train. Ooh, well, it's the peace train. Yeah, thank you everybody. That's a Cat Stevens tune that I just absolutely love, and I think it just spreads the best message right now, Peace Train. Let's all climb aboard that train. Alright, well here's an original song of mine. I just released an album recently called The Road, and this is one of those tunes called Moonlight. If you guys want to check it out, it's on Spotify and iTunes, and head over to anthonyarya.com. Shout out again to Cape Big Radio for playing this tune for the last couple months. All right. 1, 2. She don't love me in the daylight. She gonna love me in the moonlight. She don't love me in the daylight, but I'll get her in the moonlight. booby, well, she got me in a doozy. Well, she's alright, that's right. I say, hello, honey, gonna show you all my love. Let's go all night. She gonna love me in the daylight. She gonna love me in the moonlight. She gonna love me in the daylight. But I'ma get her in the moonlight, alright. Well, I'm gonna sit low, but I kept it real cool, cause she's alright, that's right. I said, hello, honey, gonna show you all my love, let's go all night. She don't love me in the daylight, she don't love me in the moonlight. She don't love me in the daylight, oh, but I'll get her in the moonlight. Break it down. She don't love me in the daylight. She gonna love me in the moonlight. She don't love me in the daylight, but I'ma get her in the moonlight. Give me a little bit of that honey. She's alright, that's right. She don't love me in the daylight. She gonna love me in the moonlight. She don't love me in the daylight, but I'ma get her in the moonlight. Oh, she don't love me in the daylight. She don't love me in the moonlight. She don't love me in the daylight, but I'm get her in the moonlight. Alright, that's right.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna head over here to this the next talking station, talk to Manu for a little bit.
Yeah, come on over, Anthony. Awesome song. I love that.
Thank you.
So, Anthony, this is the first election you're going to be voting in. Is that right?
Yes, just turned 18 September 13th, so yeah, I'm excited.
Wow, that is so incredible. Do you have any, I think because it's your first, you get to make a wish.
You know, that is true. Yeah, I've been, especially as a musician who has played a lot around the community and done a lot of events, bringing people together. One of the things that I'm really hoping for is bringing all ages together and uniting and being really invested in our community, you know, in Santa Cruz. I think I've seen that with music where people come together in events that I've hosted, and it's so awesome, and I think that's what we need to do, you know, around the whole community, is bring people together.
Yeah, that's so true. I feel that too. You know, the best part about my job is I get to meet so many people.
Right.
You know, it's not having my face on every street corner that matters. It's meeting everyone on every street corner.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
just today, I met some girls who were starting a newspaper in their neighborhood, and I talked to a woman who's helping people with financial services. So, you know, at all ages and all levels, people are coming together to make the community a better place.
Absolutely, I feel the same way. I think there's this kind of misconception that we, you know, voting on the general election level and you know, countrywide is the only way we can make a difference. But locally, we can have such an impact in the, you know, where we live in Santa Cruz, and I think that's so cool that hopefully, you know, getting all ages together and getting active in the community is so important. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I want to bring in, we have a guest here, another friend of mine, musician, Marina Hallen.
Welcome, Marina.
Hi, I'm Marina. I'm really glad to be here, and Anthony and I just connected and been singing together, and just a note on what you guys were just speaking on. This collaboration is so great to get back in the community, especially since the pandemic. It's been a little isolated, and it's really nice to just get back and play music, and it's all good.
You want to sing a song, Marina?
Yeah, me and Anthony have got some Hey Jude for you guys.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, you guys will certainly recognize this song, so I want everyone who's listening in from home or wherever to sing along for me on this. This is a Beatles classic. It's called Hey Jude. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. The pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulders. And don't you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. Someone to perform with. And don't you know that it's just you? But hey Jude, you'll do. The movement you need is on your shoulder. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start, everybody now, to make it better, 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 better. Hey Jude, oh Judy, Judy, na 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 na, oh baby, na 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 na. Hey Jude, Judy, 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 na 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 na, oh baby, na 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 na. Hey Jude, everybody, na na. Hey Jude, yeah, that's right. Na na na
tune for you guys. Oh, we're gonna go back to, okay, yeah, well, we'll see you a little later then.
Thank you, Marina. Thank you, Anthony. So Nativo, welcome.
What's up, Manu? How you doing, dude?
I'm doing great.
Back together again after last week. Got a whole nother conversation to get into.
That's right. Yeah, we had a real fun podcast the other day.
It was amazing. Yeah, you got a lot of great information. We talked about a lot of stuff during the podcast. Now, Manu, I want to reiterate, you know, I grew up in Santa Cruz, and of course, naturally, progression, you're going to see a lot of things change when you grow up. Unfortunately, something we've regressed on is our homeless problem here.
Mm-hmm.
So during the podcast, you had a lot of great things to say and a lot of solutions to this problem that we have in our county, and I just wanted to go over that a little bit more for you.
Yeah, you're talking about homelessness, which is, you know, something I hear about with nearly everybody I talk to, is that it just this problem just seems so immense and so hard to approach in our community, and it just gets worse and worse. And I think, you know, in many ways, to Anthony's point about this being a time to find unity instead of division, I think we need to look at how we can provide that for unsheltered members of our community as well.
Absolutely.
You know, someone told me this once, that people who are unsheltered, they don't have a poverty of things, they have a poverty of relationships. And so we need to put people back in, we need to give them homes, and most importantly, communities with neighbors where they can start to rebuild those relationships, and meaningful work to do where they can discover their own value in relation to other people, and develop a relationship with themselves that they feel good about. So the more we do that, the more we're going to realize there's all sorts of people that we've been leaving out of our society that we can find a place for, that we can bring in, and together we really are stronger.
Absolutely, and something you've been touching on with your Facebook posts is you've been saying tribalize, which is a great thing to say, a great term to use for this, because it actually is a term of endearment that brings on positive involvement into a community. So I really appreciate you using that word. So I think it's a great way for us to get started and get this problem taken care of, because not only is it just a problem in itself, but it also correlates to so many other things going on in the county.
That's right. When we ignore people and we shut them out of the tribe, then you have all kinds of negative. It just becomes a bigger and bigger problem.
Absolutely.
And you've seen a lot of that, but I'm happy that you're part of my tribe. I'm happy that you're all part of this Santa Cruz tribe.
Yo.
And I think we should have some music to celebrate our tribe.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Those are beautiful words. I love it. Definitely unity is we find strength in our unity right now. This song means a lot to me. This was a tune I played on my blind audition on NBC The Voice in season 15. It's a Kenny Loggins tune. It's called Danny's Song.
People smiling tell me I'm the lucky one, and we've just begun. They think I'm gonna have a son, and he will be like she or me, as free as a dove, conceived in love. The sun is gonna shine above, and even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey, and everything will bring a chain of love. And in the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright. It seems as though a month ago I was beta kite, oh, and never got high. Yes, I was a sorry guy. Now I smile and face a girl who shares my name. Well, Lord, I'm through with the game. This boy'll never be the same. And even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey, and everything will bring a chain of love. And in the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright. Pisces, Virgo rising is a very good sign. Oh, strong and kind. When the little boy is mine. Now I see a family where there once was none, and we've just begun. Yes, we're gonna fly to the sun. And even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a chain of love. And in the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright. Love the girl who holds the world in a paper cup. Drink it up. Love her and she'll bring you love. If you find she helps your mind, better take her home. Don't you live alone. Try to earn what lovers own. And even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. And everything will bring a chain of love. And in the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright.
Thank you guys. That's Danny's song right there. I'm gonna do one more for you. This is one of my songs. It's called Blues by Midnight. I'm gonna switch up guitars and play a little slide guitar for you. This song is from my first album, Going to California. Like I said, I put out in 2018, coming back from The Voice.
K-Pick.
Yeah, K-Pick Radio's been playing this one for a couple years now, so. We're talking about local, investing in community, and K-Pick Radio is such an awesome thing for Santa Cruz County to have. Blues by Midnight.
Driving on the highway, rolling down the hills, and not sure if I'm coming home to you. Sitting here thinking how we used to be, but all of a sudden you got so fed up with me. Well, now that I think about it, girl, that just ain't right. Treat like that, get that blues by midnight. Well, I just might have blues by midnight. If you don't treat me right, I'll have blues by midnight. Oh, well, I just might have blues by midnight. Oh, if you don't treat me right. It's looking like you found somebody new. There ain't nothing left for me but sing the blues. I think I know how things gonna end tonight. Looks like I have blues by midnight. Well, I just might have blues by midnight. If you don't treat me right, I'll have blues by midnight. Oh, I just might have blues by midnight. Oh, if you don't treat me right. Well, I just might have blues by midnight. If you don't treat me right, I'll have blues by midnight. Oh, I just might have blues by midnight. Oh, if you don't treat me right. It's midnight, baby, and I got that blues. Thank you. That's blues by midnight right there.
Thank you, Anthony. And thank you, everyone, for coming with to enjoy this concert with us tonight. It's a wonderful way to enjoy the sunset. This has been Music for Change. And of course, many people are asking, well, what is it that we need to change? And the answer is that we need to go from being divided to being united. As I said, the pleasure of getting to do the work that I do is going to meet so many people. When we first started during the general election, we were wondering, well, should we really go knock on people's door in the middle of a pandemic? They might be scared. They might not want to see us. And we found quite the opposite. People are so happy to talk, so happy to share their stories, and so happy about the idea that we can start to work together and do positive work as a community. And what I've realized when I started thinking about all the things I've been talking about that we're going to do, whether it's housing or homelessness or transportation, they all involve us coming together in one way or another. On housing, it's about creating communities of people who can build tiny homes and developing that knowledge here locally and making it possible for people to form their own communities and villages living together. It's about taking our parking lots and building the village squares where we can gather with our friends, support local businesses, and also have the housing we need for people to live right here in our community. With homelessness, it's about providing space for people to form the relationships they need with each other and with themselves, to feel valuable again, become participating members in our society. And with transportation, it's about enabling people to reclaim their streets, to be safe again, to walk and bike, and making common investments in public transportation. People ask me, you made so many promises on this campaign trail, how are you going to do it all? Well, the answer is by working with you and working together. What I'm going to do is bring us together because the best way to overcome division is to not yell at each other from our respective social media fortresses or news networks, but to get on the same Zoom call or in the same room, look at each other in the eye, share our stories. And as a leader, it'll be my job to hear the truth in what you're saying and form a common plan of action for us that we can all participate in bringing into being. This campaign itself has been an incredible team effort. When we first started in the primary, it felt like it was mostly me, and I was just running around putting up signs with my own name on it. It felt kind of weird. But what I realized is that I was actually initiating something much larger. And today, the team has grown and grown until we have this campaign that just every day I wake up and I'm blown away at all the people who are working with me, working together to bring needed change to our community. So I want to thank everyone for coming tonight, for making this event happen. Kamala, Elizabeth, Ed for hosting us, and of course, most of all, Anthony and Marina. You. And with that, yeah, one last song to take us out.
Absolutely. Thank you, Manu, for having us. Just want to end on that same note and play a little something. If people want to come up and obviously keep distant, but sing along. This is little Rolling Stones. You can't always get what you want. Get a little feedback action going on. You good? Cool. All right, here we go.
You guys want to...
When I saw her today at the reception, a glass of wine in her hand, well, I knew she was gonna meet her connection. Well, at her feet was a footloose man. Sing with me now. Well, you can't always get what you want. Well, you can't always get what you want. Well, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, well, you just might find you get what you need. Oh, baby, you get what you need. Well, I went down to the demonstration to give my fair share of abuse. We're singing, we're gonna get our frustration, and if we don't, gonna blow a 50 AM fuse. Oh, no, no, no. Well, you can't always get what you want. Yeah, everybody. Well, you can't always get what you want. Well, you can't always get what you want. You try sometimes, you know that you just might find you get what you need. Yeah, yeah. You get what you need. Well, I went down to the Chelsea drugstore to get your prescription filled, and I was standing in line with Mr. Jimmy, and man, did he look pretty ill, and we decided we would have a soda. Oh, my favorite flavor, cherry red. Well, and I sung my song to Mr. Jimmy. You know, and he said one word to me, and that was dead. And I said to him, well, you can't always get what you want. Well, you can't always get what you want. Yeah, yeah. Well, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, well, you just might find you get what you need. Yeah, you get what you need. Well, I saw her today at the reception. In a glass was a bleeding bell. Well, she was practiced at the art of deception. Well, I could tell by the blood-stained hands. Everybody, well, you can't always get what you want. Well, you can't always get what you want. Well, you can't always get what you want. Oh, but if you try sometimes, Oh, that you just might find you get what you need. Oh, baby, you get what you need. You get what you need.
Thank you, everybody. Good night. Be well. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to Manu. This has been so fun. Be well.
Anthony, and the election has started, but it's not over. If you want to be part of it, you can go to ManuKoenig.com, get involved, or donate. You can go to AnthonyArya.com to hear some music. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anthony. That was epic.
Finish.